morning. I'm starting the day in my pyjamas today just because I want to crack on with all these questions. So not questions as such, I just want to run through a few comments that I've had left over the period of maybe a week or so, I don't know. What have I got to do today? I have no idea. I just went out to go and try and find a vacuum bag for these, for all my throws, and I can't find one, so I've got to live with that now. I'm going to have to order some on Amazon. Apart from that, dinner's already made because Dan absolutely loved that chicken concoction that I made last night. So he's got leftovers of that tonight. I'll probably just do an extra few chips with that because I think practically all the potato has gone on that. As for my salads, amazing. Oh, I am so pleased. I used to love summer because come barbecue weather, I used to then get my grilled chicken done properly on the griddle, on the barbecue. But now I can do it myself. It is amazing. It's a bit of a pain to clean after myself, just for the fact that I'm only cooking one chicken. If I was cooking for a family and that, it'd seem worth washing up every day. But hey, I'm well chuffed. Right, let's just run through my speech this morning. Oh, where's my cup of tea? Oh, I've left it out in the awning. Right, let's just run through a few. Let's run through a few just comments. Just stuff I wanted to pick up on. There's been loads. I've had loads. So, right, this one's from Kelly Payton. Good day, Mazzy. I love the look of your dinners. Can I just ask, what is the go with the mushy peas? We don't have them here in Australia. So I've only seen them on your channel and Butlers Empire channel. They look interesting. I'm not a big fan of peas, but I'd definitely give them a go if we had them here. Love, Kelly. Mushy pea is just practically, they're not like normal garden peas and they're mushed down. It tastes better, although it is kind of probably made from that somehow. But all it is mushy peas. Some people like sprinkled with a load of vinegar on top. I know Dan particularly does. So yeah, just mushy peas. I'm well surprised that you don't know what they are in Australia. You'll have to try and get some. Get on Amazon. Karen Toyton. You do so well with the space in your kitchen when you are cooking. Your grill pan looks good as well. You remind me so much of me. Look, being in your PJs. Yeah, well, there's no harm being in your PJs. Yeah, I work well. I've actually had quite a few comments about the size of my kitchen and that. Do you know what it is? I think you just get used to what you get used to, don't you? You know, when I had my old house, you know, I had quite a big kitchen then and loads of cupboards. I used to have so much gear in them. I'd have one for baking because I used to bake a lot, but obviously you need scales and stuff like that. So I can't do all that in here. Yeah, I used to have like cupboards for big mixers and I had so many cupboards. My workspace was amazing. The floor space was amazing. The oven was amazing. But, you know, then I came down to this. And do you know what? I didn't even cribble. I just got on with it. And you do get used to what you've got, basically. I think that's just the only way of answering that. So, yeah, thank you, Karen, for that question. Here's another one. Oh, that's the same one from Janet the Newman. Mazzy, I don't know how you cope in such a small space. But there's one below it. Alison Temple. Hi, Mazzy, honey. And yes, I agree. You can wear your lovely coat when and whenever you want to. I would be wearing it all the time. And I've had lots of comments saying how they wear theirs all the time. Their daughters do and stuff. To be honest, I know I got that comment. I was just being a nitpicky back at him. I just thought I'm going to answer you. You know, how can you tell someone not to? No, Mazzy, stop. Right, moving on. I'm the one that needs to see an agony aunt. You know, I really do need to see an agony aunt. I need to sit down and get all of it out. Hi Mazzy, still loving your videos. Iceland are doing an offer for 10 for £10. This is from Deborah Wallace. Yeah, now Dan absolutely loves Iceland. Now I agree, they do good stuff, but for me personally, I prefer fresh food. That's just, you know, there are some days, yeah, I don't cook it, you know, I've not got the option to. But me personally, I prefer fresh food. Whereas Dan, he loves Iceland. He literally could, if we got the opportunity to go to an Iceland, he literally would be filling the car up and filling the freezer up. But yeah, that's brilliant. So Iceland doing 10 for £10. When we get the car back again and that, I think there might be actually an Iceland in Skegness, so I'll let him know about that actually. So thank you, Deborah. Marge. This one's from Marge. Mazzy, I think in that space in front of the motorhome, Dan could build you a crafty shed where you could experiment making different crafts such as wax melts, candles and stuff like that. Well, Marge, we're technically not allowed to be doing stuff like that here actually. We're grateful that we're allowed actually 2 sheds, and they're actually really cracking down on extra jazz being on the pitches now as of this week. Even this morning now Dan's got an email about stuff as well, so no, that wouldn't be possible. But I will tell you a little craft I did take up years and years and years ago before I met Dan. Was I forget what they're called. Oh, bath bombs. Yeah, I took up bath bomb making and soap making. I made soaps like into lollipops and chocolate bars and stuff like that. And yeah, it turned out really well. Don't get me wrong, I was only a beginner at it, and I wanted to sell them and all this, but selling them is so complicated. Now that's where I'm one of these, I can make something, but then when it comes to selling something like a bath bomb, you need all the ingredients. You need the measurements, you need the exact quantities on there and everything. Because, you know, if you're going to be giving it to a human and they're going to rash up and stuff, they need to know the ins and outs of a cat's. Do you know what I mean? Which is understandable, but that's where then I lacked. So I was able to make these things, but doing the labels and stuff, I was like, ugh. But even brought the website. My website was called Da Bomb. Da Bomb. And that's what I wanted to call myself. I brought the website about 10 years ago. And I do actually think now that somebody else might have actually taken that name. Because it's funny, because I'm sure I looked into it quite recently thinking, oh, I wonder if that name's gone yet. So yeah, DA, The Bomb. Da Bomb. Not The Bomb, Da Bomb. Yeah, so moving on. So that was one of my crafts. I did actually really enjoy that. It was quite fun, you know. I got the kids involved as well, just for, you know, it was nice. It was a nice craft. But I couldn't do such a thing here anyway. You need buckets of all these sort of chemicals and stuff like this, and powders that get down your throat and all that. And I couldn't store all that here. Got enough jazz here. Mazzy, where is the aroma lamp from, please, Mazzy? Looks lovely. Now, I did actually reply to you, Steve Jackie Bottom. I got it from Nottingham, my newest one. I got it from Nottingham. I think the old one I got from Skegness, actually. I've written from like a Clinton Cards shop, but it wasn't, so sorry, I can't help no more. So yeah, I don't really know what sort of a shop it was. It was like a Clinton Cards, but it wasn't, if you know what I mean. So if I show you the brand and stuff like that, then maybe you can search it out on Amazon. And I've actually got it plugged in now, which also brings me on to another question, but that's not ready at the minute. That's a joss stick going. Yeah, that also brings me on to another question in a minute. As you can see, it's under the shelf, right? So take note of that. But it smells absolutely beautiful. I love it. Right, moving on. Deb785, Maz. Your hair looks really good, dark, not only visually, but the condition of it as well. Yeah, the condition of it has really improved. I did like the dark, but maybe now I'm feeling like... a bit drabby in it, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's okay. Which brings me on to this one, actually. Belle and Steve. I love the deep clean vlogs. Really, really love them. Thank you, Belle and Steve. Maybe I had to stop them because no one's interested. You know, but that's the thing with a YouTube channel. Not all of your content is actually going to always please the one person. Like, you know, I watch people, and then like now and again they'll do something where I just don't appeal to me, so I won't bother watching that one. I'll wait till they bring another one out. Do you know what I mean? So that can happen as well, which brings me on to thinking, actually, I got a couple of messages last night about my ghost hunting, saying, well, I won't be watching and stuff like that. That's absolutely fair play, you know. I like I said anyway, when I'm actually even going to get the opportunity to do one, I don't know. And if you don't want to watch, that's honestly absolutely fine. You know, not all my content is going to suit everyone. You know, some people might like my cleaning but not like my cooking, you know. You know, it's, you know, just one channel cannot please people fully, and I'm a believer of that, because you know, there are some people I'll watch, like I said, but some of the videos I'm like, oh nah, I ain't watching that one. I'll wait till tomorrow's. Right, moving on. I don't know why I've marked this one, really. Eliza Sizer. I was thinking how practical the dry robe must be in keeping you warm when you live in a motorhome. I'd love one, but I'm scared I'd get the wrong size. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Now, don't worry about sizes, right? It's depending whether you're drastically on the larger end or drastically on the smaller end. If you're drastically on the smaller end, I would suggest getting, what is it, like an extra small, I suppose. And if you're drastically on the larger size, then maybe get a medium. But if you're normal, let's say if you're between like a size, I'm even going to go as low as maybe an 8 up to a 14, I think a small is fine. A small is fine. I wish I'd gotten the small. No, I have got the small, haven't I? Have I got the small now? Or did I get a medium? No, I got a medium then in the end, but I wish now I'd gotten the small. Yeah, I could have gotten away with a small. And look at the size of me. Small. I think a small would fit a huge array around. It depends, and also though, if you go actually on the Dry Robe website, that's where I actually bought mine. You can put into what you want it for. If you're wanting to actually get changed inside it and use it for that purpose, then you need to get a bigger coat, basically. Sort of, you need that extra space. So I'm not saying get a bigger coat, but you need that extra space. But if you just want to wear it on campsite, festivals, round the town, wherever you wish to wear it, then yeah, just I think a small would range for a huge amount of sizes. Favourites. Yes, please show me how to make Yorkshire puddings properly. Right, okay, so quite a few of you have said, I will get around to doing it. It's just making sure I've got all the ingredients is in the house as well. And not only that, actually, I don't actually have like a bun tray or anything like that. So when I get round to actually getting all the bits and pieces, I'll get round to that. Thank you, favourites. You're my newest member to the channel. So thank you very much. Let me just take a minute. I've got them all written on the photo. They're screenshots, they say, so it's a bit difficult. Oh, I like this sign. Yeah, this is from Linda Teresa. Never change, Mazzy. When we finish a busy day from looking after the sick of the national, hubby is on leave now. Oh, anyway, I didn't capture it all, but yeah, never change, and she enjoys watching my videos, so thank you very much. Oh, this is the question. Right, Steve Poulter. Not sure the wax melts lamp should be directly under the shelf, and he's actually got 3. But I'm one of those. I always heart everybody up and then thumbs you up as well. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'll be honest, it's never actually done anything to the shelf. I've been using one of these under that shelf for an awful long time, so it's never actually done anything. Don't get me wrong, you can feel the heat, but yeah, it is close. It's very close, and maybe I shouldn't really do it, but it's never on all day anyway. It's only on sort of for a few hours before then I have to turn it off and plug something else in, like a generator or the slow cooker. So it's never on all day. Right, let's move on to the next page. Oh yes, this one. Marion Lang 39359 says, "Hey Mazzy, use a hairdryer on the foil to bring it off." I'm talking about the bathroom bit now at the minute, under the tiles. If I remember showing you, there was foil still really properly stuck to it. So I think what she was trying to say is that will be a lot more gentler on it than like a heat gun. I might give that a go one day, actually. Yeah, I might give that a go. Right, next one. I'm not very organised here. A lot of people have mentioned Sharon and Martin has done Yorkshire puddings in the air fryer. So yeah, that's another thing. This is from the Odd Job Centre 6686. Yeah, I know they did. Yeah, that might be worth a go. I don't know how they'd turn out, because the whole point in having a good Yorkshire is that they're cooked. It's like having a good roast potato. They're cooked in a really good fat. Do you know what I mean? You can taste that. So yeah, I will give that a go though. I think that's actually really interesting. I'm gonna have to re-watch that one and just double check out to see how they managed that. Yeah, I love Sharon and Martin. And actually get over to their channel. There's a big changes been going on over there with Martin's health, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, Martin. And I hope you do get better soon, and you're on the path to the right way now with the way you're eating. We all should be following in your footsteps. Yeah, so get over and watch the Butlers Empire. Lovely funny couple. Right, where's that massive coat you were wearing from? Where's that massive coat you were wearing from? I love the pink inside. This is from Lucy Gale 336. So yeah, it is a dry robe coat. But you know, they do actually do cheaper versions and stuff like that. But I'll be totally honest, that cost about, what was it, about 170 quid. If you go, you can get cheaper versions, so you know, shop around. All right, it's not a dry robe, but you get the same look. So yeah, you don't have to get particularly the dry robe. But saying that, I've never seen the black on the outside and the pink, because that was actually new, I think, sort of like this season or whatever. So yeah. Right, what else are we gonna look at? Oh yes, I like this one. Lucy Lou 9030. It's never too early to get your PJs on, Mazzy. Comfortable and coziness, especially on those dark, cold nights. Yeah, I agree with you, Lucy. There ain't no harm, is there? You know, if you come to the end of your day, you've done what you need to do to the day, you've got all your work done, you know, what's the harm? Let's move on. I don't think there's many more now, and actually this is the last one, so I take screenshots, so I have to try and differ to which one why I took the photo. Let me just have a look. Oh, this is oh, good morning.
Wow.
What are you up to?
Need a battery.
You need a battery. Talking of batteries, babe, I can do those lights today.
What lights?
Those ones we got from Timu.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, looking forward to that. So it's dark here. Look, I'm going to put one there and one up there. What do you reckon?
I don't think they need to come down because it's after 6th of January.
Yeah, but everybody likes They keep saying these are Christmas lights. They're not. They're just twinkly lights. Lots of caravanners have twinkly lights. Leave me alone. Sharon Twist 8600. Hi Mazzy, I would love to just get up and go and live in a Torah. Would you consider against it or do it? You actually or do you actually really love it? You're welcome to say my name. Love to you. Oh, sorry, Sharon, I'd already said your name. Yeah, Sharon. I personally highly recommend it. Don't get me wrong, though. There is ups and downs. There is to anything, isn't there? Nothing's ever going to be perfect. I think then when, being YouTubers as well, we get a bit of stick as well for it. We get told by people, oh, you're constantly on holiday living in this. Well, we're not on holiday. We have to live in this. It's a must. We haven't got another roof over our head. Us going on holiday now would be swapping this for a hotel and a real bed and a luxury bath like what you've got. Sometimes I think people don't think before they speak. So there is ups and downs. I do recommend it, but I wouldn't want to say that and then you go and do it and then you hate it. But all I would ever say is there is ups and downs. You do miss, I want to say, the normal life, a normal bed, moving around the house properly, some people love their space and stuff like that. Whereas me and Dan, I could have Dan stuck to me all day and it wouldn't bother me. And we get on really well in the van. We don't, we know our routine in the van. We just get on really well. We're never looking to sort of split up and get away from one another for an hour or anything. We've never been like that. Don't get me wrong, we've had our moments as well, but that's very rare nowadays. And but it depends. It all depends. I always say try before you buy, though. Absolutely try before you buy. Hire one, borrow one, stay in a caravan. Go smaller and go for a week or something with the family, with your husband or whatever, and see how you get on. If you then by the end of that week say to yourself, oh God, I can't wait to get home and get a bath. Oh, I want a decent fridge. Or a proper toilet and stuff like that, then yeah, you would really want to think about it. Right, yes. So that's it, actually. That's all my comments for today. I probably have got lots more. I could have done lots more, but I thought that was probably too many as it is. I just thought, for a change, let's run through a few comments, because I do know quite lately I haven't had really, it's not having the time, it's finding the time to sit down and reply to all the comments. But trust me, I read them. I'll be honest, right, when I hit that pillow, you can ask Dan, I absolutely swear to God on this, when I hit that pillow, I put something on my phone, something I want to watch, I put a playlist on, stick it under the pillow, that's me. And I am sonked all night, literally for hours and hours and hours. I don't know why. I'm getting old, I suppose. So, yeah. So, when I get into that bed and then spend like 2 hours doing, I just can't find it in me to do it. Because by the time I get into bed, I'm so knackered. But yeah, so I thought this is a good way then to actually show you all. I do actually read your comments. I really do. And as for nasty ones, I get nasty ones, yeah, absolutely. Stupid ones asking stupid stuff, and they just get deleted, especially if you're bringing personal life into it and stuff like that. Right, I don't know how far this video is, so I might have to say at this point, we're going to love you and leave you. How long have I been talking for? I've not even got dressed yet, have I? Well, I might make this just in a sort of a question-y thing then today. And if you want to do real questions, I mean, they weren't really questions. They were just sort of comments, referring to that particular day's video. But if you'd like to put some comments down, ask me anything. Like I said, not personal. I'm not going to be talking about my children and stuff like that. So please don't ask, because unfortunately you will get blocked. I have had it, and people are just being stupid. But yeah, if you'd like to ask me any question, I'll see if I can reply to it. Yeah, leave your questions down below. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you then, because I think this could be a wrap. If it's not, then I'll carry on. But if it is, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you and leave you. Bye.